the importance of power sharing initiatives, civic initiatives, social movements, religious organizations, etc., etc. I mean, this is an attempt to stretch the meaning of democracy into the sub-governmental domain. So we have, in other words, a tendency, I think, putting it very, very abstractly and in summary form, we have a tendency for the stretching of representative democracy into areas underneath government and beyond the boundaries of territorial states. And we don't well understand this process.
But there is another process taking place, yes, which is in the exact opposite direction, yes, where at the government level, government is being hijacked. I mean, does it not worry someone like you, I'm sure it does, that the leading democracies of the world, the United States of America and in Britain, prime ministers and presidents, Congress members, MPs who take decisions, very drastic, serious decisions on the basis of false evidence, can get away with this without being questioned, without being made accountable. Isn't that, as Bobbio once referred to, one of the major promises of democracy being broken or breached?
Well, I've already mentioned that a bad moon is rising over democracy as we know it. And I think that you are right, that although on the one hand, something like complex post-representative democracy is being born, with India, by the way, it's cutting-edge prototype. It's there that you see something like a model working of a complex democracy that is not understandable in the textbook terms of representative democracy. That's the one side. On the other hand, I've decided to write this life and death of democracy and to complete it. To write it because there are all kinds of decadent symptoms that are deeply worrying, particularly when you look at these with the eyes of an historian. And I've decided to end this work by writing as if it were written 50 years from now. And looking back on our times, what would the historians say? And there is no doubt that among the things they would say is that there were some deep threats to any form of democracy that are clearly evident, and these were new. Some of them were old. I mean, the temptation to corruption in matters of... This is a very old problem for which democracy was meant to be one